All right, I think we're good. We have a live broadcast today, guys. So welcome, Culture Crew. You guys are in for a humongous surprise today. Great news for us who have been investing into cryptocurrency. All right, I think we're good. We have a live broadcast today, guys. I'm sorry for the audio. It's probably not the best. I'm sorry for the video. I'm working on all of that, but I felt it was necessary to go live today so I could bring you guys some really great news. So I want to talk to you guys about Elon Musk tweeting out just one single word, hashtag Bitcoin. And because of that, Bitcoin soared yesterday. And I'm going to show you this. The reason why I'm using this live today, guys, is because I want to share my screen with you. And the reason why the quality is so low is I'm using Zoom. But next week, I'll have some cables that I need to give you guys some much better definition and audio and all those good things. But I want to share with you guys what Bitcoin did overnight and what Ethereum has done overnight. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys right now so you can take a quick look at this. Look at this incredible jump, guys, from 32,000 as soon as Elon Musk tweeted out all the way up to about $38,000, guys. That's a $6,000 move pretty much overnight. That is insanity. Let's take a quick look at the tweet that he sent out yesterday and some of the following tweets that came after that. So we have Elon here not only tweeting it out, but now he actually put it on his link in his bio, hashtag Bitcoin. That's it, just hashtag Bitcoin. There has been so many people now basically retweeting this and talking to him. And there's even someone that I follow by the name of Crypto who has offered Elon Musk $50,000 to be donated to the charity of his choice, as long as he admits that he's holding at least one bit of crypto, at least one coin, and he will send out $50,000 to Elon's charity of his choice. Now that is incredible. Let me just go ahead and take a look at some of these tweets that have been coming out. Let me see. Yeah, I think we have it here. Try to find Elon's tweet. I think everyone here is just retweeting his stuff, guys. And let's see some of the stuff that he's writing. Elon Musk has the kind of influence that could make Bitcoin snap to 100,000. I don't doubt that at all, guys. I'm pretty sure that Elon has the power to do that. As you guys can see, he's already gotten us this far. I think this is exactly what Bitcoin needed, because we've been stuck in a kind of a rut for the last week or two. And because of everything that's going on right now on Wall Street, with the Wall Street bets, with Robinhood, with GameStop and all these things, there's been a lot of people opening up their eyes and finally waking up to see that the stock market is manipulated. It's a rigged system. You get people to move mountains when funds are getting affected, but when the little guys or the individual investors get liquidated, nobody really cares. So what's going on right now is that people are starting to see that all of this is just a sham, and the real way to actually invest your money is having an investment in something that's completely decentralized, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrencies, well, some cryptocurrencies, because there's some that are actually not decentralized. But for the most part, what he's saying is a big eye-opener for a lot of people. When last night people tried to sell their stuff, and yesterday people were trying to buy stocks on Robinhood, on TD Ameritrade, on even WEBULL, and they were getting locked out. That was kind of like I guess the straw that's breaking the camel's back right now, as you can see. And by Elon tweeting this out, this is exactly what we all needed. I believe that now Bitcoin is finally going to be getting wide stream adoption, even though I'm not seeing it being broadcasted through the mainstream media as much. I got an eye on it right now. I'm keeping an eye on these things. But everyone in the cryptocurrency community right now, guys, is retweeting that and spreading the information, spreading the word. And who would have thought, right? Who would have thought that GameStop would be the catalyst for cryptocurrencies to get the much recognized attention that they're going to be getting? And the reason why, guys, is like I said earlier, Bitcoin is decentralized. No one person controls it. No one can put restraints on it. The government can try, but they'd have to shut down the internet or make it illegal for anyone in the United States to invest. And even then, they would have a hard time being able to control that. So I do feel like this is a start of something really big. So I want to just try to find I'm just trying to find some tweets here that I want to share with you guys. Chamath Palihapitiya, his name is really hard to say, but I try. He's also been coming out and speaking up against the stuff that Robinhood is doing, the stuff the short sellers have been doing. And as you can see here, Chamath actually has been very vocal on Twitter. And let me just read to you what he said here on this tweet. This is actually a new one to me. He says, they both trick you into things that you are the customer, but in fact, you are the product and your data is the asset. So basically saying that all these big institutions that are coming off as like the people's place to invest. Robinhood, as you know, Robinhood has that connotation that you steal from the rich and give to the poor. Meanwhile, it's actually the opposite. Robinhood is being run by some of the largest clearinghouses and market makers in the world. They're run by Citadel, and Citadel basically is pulling all the strings. So yesterday you have the CEO of Robinhood on all these news networks, and basically being like a puppet on a string, talking about how Robinhood's for the people and we did it for your own good. Meanwhile, the only ones who were benefiting were the institutions and funds who were trying to get out of their positions at a lower price. As I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday, but yesterday the GameStop price dropped down to about $110, and then immediately coming right back up to about like $200 or $300, and that's because all of these funds were able to then liquidate their positions or get out of their positions at a large scale, and nothing's going to move the stock up that high, guys. Because remember, we weren't able, or let's just say we, because I'm not involved, I haven't been buying any of that. But the retail investor was not able to make any purchases yesterday. So it wasn't them buying the stock. It wasn't them that was driving up the price. It was the institutional investor, and that's plain to see. He then went on to say that these assets are then sold to true customers who pay them money and always at your expense. Stop being tricked. And Chamath also said, guys, that stop using Robinhood, stop using TD Ameritrade. I'm guilty of using TD Ameritrade. Stop using, even WEBULL. But one thing I will give the CEO of WEBULL credit is that he did go on last night on the major news networks, and he did state that the people that were locking down their acquisitions and purchases were the market movers. I think their market mover might be Apex or Citadel. I'm not 100% sure of that, but he was being 100% transparent. So at least I give WEBULL the credit that they were able to be somewhat honest. So thank you for that, Mr. WEBULL, the guy who so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, guys, and what this means for crypto. This is definitely very, very big for crypto. I see that now the prices on cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Dogecoin has been going out of control, guys. You can't even buy it. I mean, I can't even log into Kraken. That's one of the exchanges that you can use to buy and sell crypto. I can't even log in. There's not even a way for you to log in. Look, let me show you. I'm going to give you guys a quick insight on what I'm talking to you about right now. Let me show you this. When I go to try it to log into Kraken, we'll be back soon. We're very sorry for the inconvenience, but due to heavy load, we're experiencing some issues and the service is currently unavailable. You can't, and I've been hearing reports that you can't even buy Dogecoin on Robinhood, or there's restrictions or all this stuff. Oh my God, Robinhood, we definitely need to start a movement called hashtag boycott Robinhood or cancel Robinhood or something, because I think right now people are starting to see that Robinhood is really just a deception in disguise, or it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. So we definitely need to make our way away from that. So while I'm on the topic of Dogecoin, let me show you guys what insanity we're seeing with Dogecoin. This thing was trading at less than a penny, guys, just a day or two ago. Then it ran up all the way to about, how high were we? We were about 4 cents and started to get a lot of attention. And it dropped back down to 3 cents. And then it went up, guys. This is crazy. 7 cents. Now, 7 cents doesn't seem like a lot of money, guys. I understand that. But 7 cents for something that has been trading for less than a penny is almost like a 10x return. So if you would have put $1,000 in Dogecoin, you would have gotten $10,000 back. And this is what people are trying to do. They're talking about bringing Dogecoin up to $1. Guys, that is insane. That would be more than 100x return. So right now we're currently floating at around 6 cents. But I'm telling you guys, people are buying in on these dips, riding the wave. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I wanted to take a couple bucks that I didn't really need. It's a couple $100 and just throw it into Dogecoin yesterday, but I can't. Everything is locked up. As you can see, I can't even do it. I tried doing it on my app and it doesn't let me convert USD to Dogecoin. So I'm gonna have to try to use another exchange just to keep my eye on things. But this is, frankly, it's insane, guys. So next thing I want to talk to you guys about is what would happen if Elon Musk bought some Bitcoin for his company, for Tesla, for SpaceX, or even personally, what this would do on top of what it's already doing. It's pretty much sky's the limit. I'm going to be honest with you guys, because Michael Saylor from MicroStrategies has already been very vocal about Bitcoin and what Bitcoin can do for S&P 500 companies, large companies, and what it would do, what it's already done for his balance sheet, guys. He's the CEO of a company that was trading at about $100 a share. After he reported in the news that he then went on to turn his treasury, all the money he had in his books, into Bitcoin, his company has surged up to as high as $600 a share. Let me just check on where his let's just check out on where his company's trading at right now. Let's check this out. MicroStrategy USD. Let's check this out. It is almost at $700. It actually is. It was at $695 for a high today. So unreal. Hopefully you guys are catching some of these gains. I really hope you are, because I know that I am. I've been investing in crypto now towards the tail end of last year and the beginning of this year. So hopefully you guys are catching these gains along with me. But if you are, guys, give me some of your comments here, guys. I want to hear what you guys are doing. Are you guys invested in crypto? Do you guys have some Bitcoin, Ethereum? Do you guys are holding on to anything? Are you catching these gains? Have you seen the tweet that Elon put out last night, that then he turned, instead of a tweet, he turned it into his bio, the only thing in his bio right now, which is humongous, guys. And that's another thing too. Elon Musk, he can get sanctioned by the SEC for putting hashtag, I don't know, hashtag, let's say Tesla, or well, maybe not because he's the CEO, but let's say he put in hashtag Apple or hashtag Google, and then the stock runs up incredibly. If Elon Musk has shares in that stock and it does that, he could be fined millions of dollars, just like he got fined when he tweeted out, I think the price of Tesla is too high. When he tweeted that out, he got a $10 million fine. But him tweeting out Bitcoin, the SEC can't do anything because Bitcoin is not a security. It is not monitored by them, and it can't be monitored by them. So by him doing this, it's almost like an act of rebellion. It's almost kind of like telling us, come on, guys, wake up, get on the boat, or get on the spaceship, and let's go to Mars, because things have to change. Imagine if the stock market was run like cryptocurrencies, where it was decentralized, where there is not one person who can manipulate it, or entity that can manipulate it, or an SEC that can be the all-saying power, saying that this person is right or that person is right, or let me change the rules, in the middle of the game, basically what the SEC has already done. Another thing, guys, is please give this video a like. Give it as many likes as you possibly can, because YouTube is censoring this kind of content. And if you don't believe me, you think I'm maybe some kind of conspiracy theorist, I will tell you this right now. When I go on my feed, I usually get all my stock videos and my crypto videos. I'm not getting any of that right now. I actually have to go in there and look for the content to watch it. And I also checked my videos out, and anything that I've covered, let me just show you this. Anything that I've covered that has been related to the Wall Street bets and GameStop fiasco is not getting any views at all. So when I click on my videos and I go to my analytics and I go to see how much YouTube is recommending my videos, it's barely recommending my videos to anyone, even though it's getting better traction, more likes, more engagement, more comments, more everything than even the ones that I was doing on similar topics just a week ago. As you can see, this one I only had 13 comments. This one had 571 views in like a day. Obviously, stock videos they go down really quickly, and this one is getting way more comments and way more likes compared to views. And as far as this one goes, look how many people YouTube decided to show this to. Almost 9,000 people. So YouTube right now is definitely censoring. They're definitely censoring what is being seen right now. And if you don't believe me, I also want to show you what Google is doing right now. What Google is currently doing right now for Robinhood. Check this out. Google salvaged Robinhood's 1-star rating by deleting nearly 100,000 negative reviews. This just happened yesterday, guys. Google and these major institutions, guys, they would, I've had Google reviews that were fake. I've had Google reviews that were from people who weren't even our clients. And I've tried to get them removed. And you know what they tell me? We'll look into it, we'll get back to you. I don't hear from them for weeks at a time. And then when you do hear from them, it's usually no, they're not going to take it down. And I mean, this, it's unfair because they treat us like we're guilty until proven innocent, but they treat Robinhood, as you can see here, 100,000 negative reviews. Their account was down to a 1-star. I mean, you can't go any lower than that. But because of the mass deleting of negative reviews, I believe they've got their ratings back up to about a 4-star. Let's go ahead and check them out on Google and see if we can find their reviews. Let's go ahead and see if we can find. Here we go. 4.3. Look at this, guys. 4.3 on Google Play. I'm not sure if this is the section. 4.8 here on Apple. I think Barbie Apple's getting in on it as well. But I'm just taken back by what Google is actually doing to facilitate what Robinhood is basically doing to these retail investors, which is very unfair. And I'm sorry, guys, I know I'm getting all over the place, but what I was talking to you about earlier is what's going to happen to Bitcoin now that Elon Musk is vocal about it. And not only that, but Michael Saylor, he's the CEO of MicroStrategies, like I mentioned to you earlier. He is having a conference, a virtual conference, on February 3rd and February 4th, and he's going to have over 1,000 CEOs of major institutions, major publicly traded companies, S&P 500 companies, and they're going to be talking about how they can diversify their assets, their holdings into Bitcoin as well. So if you haven't yet taken the time to look into investing in cryptocurrency, I'm telling you right now, next month is going to be a humongous month for crypto. So if I were you, I'd be looking right now, guys, into getting into cryptocurrency investing and do your research. Don't listen to what I'm saying, but as long as you guys take some time out of your day to do that, I guarantee you guys will have a big month in February. If we don't have a big day today, I think today is just getting warmed up. All right. Next thing I want to talk to you about is that what's happening right now is a revolution, guys. It's how would I say it's just the beginning of something that is not going to end today. It's not going to end for a while. It's going to end in God knows when. But what I'm seeing is that people want something that they can control themselves. They're tired of getting pushed around. The fact that we have what we have now, we have social media, and we're able to give each other information, free knowledge, and things like that, thanks to YouTube, thanks to Reddit, and all these places that have recently come out with all of this great information. Because of this, guys, it's really becoming apparent that things are broken. And with that being said, the monetary system is broken. A lot of things are broken, as you know. Inflation is always being told. You're always being told that inflation is low, and we don't have enough inflation. But in reality, we have inflation is disguised because they don't take certain things into perspective when they're calculating inflation. But if we start giving more value to things such as decentralized money, like Bitcoin represents, we can have a totally different economic platform to build off of, guys. And that can not only just empower us, but think about the third world countries that still have no real money and that are basically depending on family members to send them money to be able to survive, because what they make in their countries can't, you can't live off of that. This is insane. If we're able to use decentralized money, these people can come out of poverty. These countries can become first world nations, and we can put a level. We can build a level playing field. So I look forward to that. So as far as the other things I want to talk to you about, we were mentioning Dogecoin. Dogecoin has had such a big, humongous boost that it was ranked 33 out of all cryptos, and then it's gotten up to about 7th, and I think 7th place, and now I think it's floating somewhere around 12th place. But you can't even buy the stuff, so I don't know how high it'll end up going. If there'll be a way of, if there's going to be a way of also controlling the purchase of a Dogecoin, which I think Kraken and some other exchanges are already having a hard time keeping up with demand, and maybe even having a hard time with liquidity. So this is going to be real interesting to see how this plays out. And the other thing too, guys, is I think right now, as you're seeing here, let me just share with you something I've noticed. Let me see if I can find this with you. This article right here is definitely giving the attention to crypto that it deserves. Thanks, Robinhood. Crypto will maybe take it from here. Well, I do believe that crypto will take it from here, and crypto is going to be what is going to get come out of this the biggest winner. There are going to be a lot of losers, and I'll tell you this, or I'll be honest with you. There's going to be a lot of losers. The funds are losing. I feel the retail investor is going to end up losing once the SEC starts cracking down on what's going on. The exchanges such as Robinhood and TD Ameritrade, and especially Interactive Brokers, guys. The CEO from Interactive Brokers went on the news last night, and he was basically dogging the retail investors. So I would steer clear of anything related to Interactive Brokers. But I will tell you the one thing that I believe is going to emerge triumphant from this whole fiasco that we're going through is crypto. It is, because it's going to bring attention to everyone. It's going to bring the attention to crypto that everyone is going to start to finally realize that we need something that we can invest in, that we control, that is not manipulated, that is not controlled by a central government, something that we need be able to, it's real money for the people. So keep an eye on that. And that's why I keep reiterating, guys, what's going to happen to crypto or Bitcoin or anything in the short term, it's just noise. So even if it doesn't go up any higher today, if it comes back down, you're going to start to see there's going to be some major moves, humongous moves in the crypto space. So hopefully you guys check that out. But remember, do your own research. And lastly, I just want to thank you guys. I don't know if this stream is working out too well. I don't see any comments here. I don't know if Zoom, me broadcasting through Zoom, allows me to take any comments from you guys. If you are able to leave a comment, please just try to leave a comment, a test comment, or anything in the chat section. So I just wanted to bring this to you before it gets any busier today. I will be putting out more of production video on some other things that are developing right now. So look out for that later on. Remember, guys, give this video a thumbs up so more people can see it, because like I mentioned to you, that YouTube is monitoring all this content. They don't want you guys to really see what's behind the curtain. So make sure that you please give this video a like, share it with anyone who you think may need to see this. If you do have questions, leave it in the chat section. I'm not sure. I don't think you guys are able to leave a comment here because I'm using Zoom. Next week, I'll be using some of my own software that I have for going live. I just want to apologize because I did want to just get this information out as soon as possible. So guys, head on over there to your favorite exchanges. If you need one, I have an exchange down in the description section that I'm using, Coinbase. That's still pretty much working. Normally, they are experiencing a lot of volume. I looked up to see if there was any other exchanges that were broken right now. And I believe Kraken is the one that's having the major issues. Let me see here if we have. Oh yeah, so I did look up where you could buy Dogecoin, and I'm seeing here that people are suggesting that you can buy Dogecoin if anyone's looking to do that on Bitrex and Bittrex. I'm sorry, that's Bittrex. And some of these, and also Binance. People were saying that you could still buy it on Binance. So check it out over there if you guys are looking into buy that. I think there's another exchange called Exodus. And for the most part, people are saying Binance. Let's see what else we've got. Oh yeah, we've got this very interesting tweet that I believe Elon shared a while back. I just want to share this with you quickly so you guys can get a quick laugh out of this. And this is how you know that Elon is definitely on the crypto train. He tweeted this out: Dogecoin hitting $1, and it's basically taking over the entire world. We all agreed to give 10% to local animal shelters. That's pretty funny. So if you guys haven't done so yet, even if you want to do it as a spoof and you want to buy yourself some Dogecoin, I think you could still do it. You can still do it on those exchanges that I just mentioned to you. Binance is one of them, and Bittrex, I think, is another that you guys can use. I'm not endorsed by them or anything like that, but if you guys want to check them out, you definitely can't do it on Coinbase. I will tell you that, because Coinbase is really limited to only a certain few number of coins, which is unfortunate because I like their interface. Gemini is the same way. You can only get a couple of coins on either one of their exchanges. Let's see what else we got. All right, that's about it, guys. I'm really disappointed in what Google has done, how they've basically monitored the internet. They've censored the internet. So thumbs down to Google. Huge thumbs down to Robinhood. So if you guys are Robinhood users, I would definitely consider getting off of that platform. There should be a mass boycott on the way that Robinhood is handling this situation, on the way that Interactive Brokers is definitely handling the situation, on the way that a lot of these exchanges are acting, because we now know that it's okay to be naked short on a stock if you're a fund, but it's not okay to purchase stock when you're trying to be part of a movement. It's not okay. So we know now, and we have to take matters into our own hands. So thank you guys for watching today's live stream. I do apologize again for the poor audio, poor video. Just wanted to get this information out there to you guys. Give this video, please, a big thumbs up so YouTube could stop censoring these videos. And I'll be back here later on today, guys, with a better produced video. So sorry for the impromptu information. Sorry for all the filler words, all the ums, and all the screen shares that I had to do in order to get my point across. But the main point here, guys, is go out there and start doing some of your own research and start investing into things that you can control, things that no one else can get in and manipulate. So thank you, guys. God bless. I love you guys, and I'll see you.